Hi everyone, welcome to Kriti's tutorials. In previous class, we were discussing about the simple epithelial tissues. So in this class, let us take up with the compound epithelium. So what is compound epithelium? Here, the cells are arranged in multiple layers. Okay, the cells are arranged in the multiple layers. If the cells are arranged in the single layer, we call it as simple epithelium. If the cells are arranged in the multiple layers, we call it as compound epithelium. This compound epithelial tissues are also called as stratified epithelium. Okay, the multi-layer cells are specially called as the stratified epithelial tissues. So based on the arrangement or based on the structure and based on their functions, these compound epithelial tissues are classified into three different types. The first one is stratified squamous epithelium. So what do you mean by the term squamous epithelium? So we have seen in simple epithelium, the cells are arranged in flat structures. Now, when the word stratified is introduced here, we should be very clear that the cells are arranged in the multiple layers. The cells are arranged in the multiple layers. So, it is the stratified squamous epithelial tissues. So, when we are seeing the arrangement from the top, you can see that the size of the cells, the width of the cells is getting a bit reduced. Clear? Then this stratified squamous epithelium based on the deposition of keratin. So what is keratin? Keratin, it is the substance which provides extra protection. Okay, which provides the extra protection to the particular organs. Okay, so this keratin, it is a substance which is giving the extra protection. So, when we are talking about these, based on the deposition of keratin, it is classified into two types. The first one is keratinized stratified squamous epithelium. That is what the squamous epithelium, which are deposited with the presence of the keratin. Okay, if the keratins are present, we call it as keratinized stratified squamous epithelium. So, where do these type of depositions seen? These type of depositions are seen in the skin and the palm of the hands. Okay, the palm of the hands, which is giving the extra protection. Clear? So, this is the keratinized stratified squamous epithelial tissues. Then coming to non-keratinized stratified squamous epithelium. So these are said to be the very delicate part of our body. Okay, the part which is very delicate because of the absence of keratin. Okay, because of the absence of keratin, we can say these parts are very delicate. So what are all those parts? Cornea of our eye, then inner part of our lips and the tip of the reproductive organs like tip of the penis and vagina of females and in our anal canals. Okay, all these parts are very delicate as it does not contain the deposition of keratin. So we call it as non-keratinized stratified squamous epithelial tissues. Then coming to the next type of compound epithelium, it is stratified cuboidal epithelium. So cuboidal means we know the cells are in cube shape. Okay, cube shape of cells and basal part alone rest in the basement membrane and when we are going from the downward to the upward, you can see the size of the cell is a bit decreased. Clear? So the width of the cell is bit decreased. So that type of arrangement of cells, we call it as stratified cuboidal epithelial tissues. And if we in the free space, if we are able to see some small hair-like substances, we call it as ciliated stratified cuboidal epithelial tissues. So where do these type of epithelial tissues seen? These are present in the ducts and the mammalian glands. Okay, and these are present in the ducts and the mammalian glands. Then coming to the next type, stratified columnar epithelial tissues. So coming to the stratified columnar epithelium, the main function is if this type of epithelial tissues, they maintain the maximum friction. They helps to regulate the maximum friction in our body. So where does these type of cells present? They are seen in the conjunctiva of eye. They are seen in the pharynx, as well as these type of cells are seen in the anus. So how is the cell arrangement? We all know. See, if we are talking about the columnar, the cells are column. When we are talking about the columnar itself, the thing which you should come to your mind is the nucleus is present in the peripheral part. Okay, then it is the this is the arrangement, and if hair-like substances are seen, you have to use the word ciliated columnar epithelium. So as it is stratified, we can call it as ciliated stratified columnar epithelial tissues. So between this simple epithelium and compound epithelium, there is one more type of epithelium which we can call it as transitional epithelial tissues. So transitional epithelium, pseudo stratified epithelial tissues are also present, and obviously some glandular epithelial tissues are also seen. So stay tuned to the Kriti's tutorials. In next upcoming videos, we can see about all the defined epithelial tissues in detail. Thank you.